So this Who Would Win of the Week it's a little borderline only because it involves two dogs, but this has nothing to do with dog fighting, or it's not sanctioned by Michael Vick.
No, I think it's fine. I said
Yeah.
to Hub when he came in, I was like, I don't think it counts as dog fighting if they're fake dogs.
Yeah, so
one's a cartoon.
Yeah,
We're
so
probably all right.
Who Would Win of the Week this week is Air Bud versus Scooby Doo, and there's a lot to break down early. One being the language barrier with Air Bud trying to convince him that he needs to go fight Scooby Doo. I feel like he would have more trouble understanding that. But if he could learn routes, if he could learn how to run a route, that means he must be decently smart.
That's what I'm saying. Right out the gate, the dog is a natural talent. He did not need to be told what to do. The first Air Bud, when he plays basketball, because you're talking about Air Bud 2, Golden Receiver. In the first Air Bud, he just naturally knows to put the ball in the basket. If they do like a full on like ring, like a little boxing ring for these dogs, he's gonna somehow know exactly what to do instinctively. Yeah.
So I haven't seen the movie Air Bud since I was probably 4 years old. Does he go? Because I know in the football one, and I only know this from seeing videos of it, he catches with his mouth.
Yeah.
Basketball, he goes off the nose, I'm guessing.
Yeah, tosses off the nose like.
Is he able to dribble, or does he just pretty much one time everything?
I think it's a lot. I think the game plan for that high school team is just alley-oop it to Air Bud.
Oh,
He'll take care of the rest.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't like drain threes or anything. It's mostly alley-oop.
I feel like he does shoot a three in that movie, but I don't know how he does it.
Because that makes a difference to me. But if he's I was coming into this fight very undecided, but if he's living in the paint, he's tougher than I thought he was. And also, doesn't he get fucked up in Air Bud too? Like, doesn't he get hit hard and injured and he's down for the count? Yes. And they're like, oh no, we're going to lose the championship because Air Bud can't play, and he comes back out, finishes the game injured.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but like, just imagine being some. You know what? So it's Air Bud gets fucking wrecked by some kid on the opposing team in Air Bud 2, and it's kind of fucked up. Like, imagine trying to tackle a dog. Like, you got to be a little. But imagine this dog is whooping your ass.
Yeah,
There's some crazy kid that's just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck up this dog. Which again, it's messed up, but.
It's true.
I know, maybe
but I don't know. You guys are missing the Scooby Doo.
Yeah, we haven't got into Scooby Doo too much yet, so let's hear it.
I personally think, the dog can eat as much as he wants. So you never know. Might get nasty with that, but he also has the tail that's always whipping around. You might toss in that, and I think the producers of Scooby Doo, they got to be taking some serious stuff. So you never know what's going on in their brain.
He could have a little hint of violence behind those eyes. I think that the tail is a good point. We brought this up a couple weeks ago when Splinter was involved.
Right. Air Bud does have a tail, though.
Yeah, obviously. But we've never seen him use it to his advantage. Whereas you do see Scooby spin it almost to get speed.
Sure, there's probably some he probably
there's
propellers
definitely
on
something
he
like
definitely have seen him propel on the tail.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here off of that and say Scooby Doo's an athlete, because you're right. He eats so much. The guy's on the Phelps diet,
and he's
shredded. Doesn't gain a single lb. This guy.
Yeah,
and he does when they're really scared and they run in the air for a couple minutes. That takes, you got to have a strong core to get that done,
And I don't know if this is how Scooby-Doo actually works, but in my mind it does. I feel like when you have a Scooby-Doo mystery, it always starts by Scooby fucking something up and always ends where somehow Scooby is the one who solves the problem, figures it out, right?
It's like Scooby knocks over a barrel of pickles and then the monster knows where they are, but then the monster ends up slipping on the pickle juice.
Yeah, so
that's kind of like that. I just wrote a great Scooby
I got
cartoon.
one other point is we got Scrappy Dappy Doo. You never know.
Yeah, Scrappy's in Scooby's corner for sure.
You never know. He's the big fighter. He's teaching him.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know.
That's probably the best. If you're a dog getting ready for a fight and have to be trained by another dog, that's probably the best dog you could be trained by.
Yeah.
I would, I know, but I think I also agree that we need to give Scooby a fair chance here because he has the ability to unintentionally really like put people in a pickle, not to go back off the pickle thing, but he accidentally kind of gets people put in a bad situation. And I think if you combine that with, a few lessons from Scrappy, he's going to be able to, again, not intentionally, but Air Bud's going to end up somewhere he doesn't want to be because of something that Scooby does, and Scooby's going to be able to capitalize. Will Air Bud be able to respond to that? And that's how you have to decide to play. Because, like I said, he gets hit by, you have to assume, a 17/18-year-old high school senior.
Maybe, yeah.
Hard. He gets hit hard.
Hard.
Okay. I think, you know what? That's interesting. Scooby Doo's a wild card. You're absolutely right. He's very lucky, and you never know what he's going to do, whether it's on purpose or by accident. And I would say that taking that bad hit into account, because I feel like in the movie that's like an illegal hit or something, Air Bud's never had to deal with a wild card before. Air Bud's all about doing exactly things by the books, right? Running the routes. He knows them, okay? Just dipping his nose, ball in the basket. If he's got to deal with somebody like Scooby, even though Scooby's kind of a spaz, it might turn into an advantage. It always has in the past. That's an interesting point.
And I also think if this turns into a pay-per-view and Scooby could get paid out in Scooby snacks, there's no chance that Air Bud would even come close. And even if he can't get paid out by Scooby snacks, if I was in Scooby's corner, I would offer him a large quantity of Scooby snacks in order to win, because you've seen him do some crazy shit. Again, back to him doing crazy shit. He'll do some crazy shit for Scooby snacks. So as much of an athlete as Air Bud may be, I think that we are really all starting to lean towards Scooby Doo.
I can't believe that I really thought I was going to go for Air Bud in this. But the Scooby snack thing, if we break it down to where we are now, Scooby's got the motivation. He's got the training if he's got Scrappy in his corner. He's got the raw talent, luck, whatever. Air Bud is basically a robot dog.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know how to adapt to things in the moment, right? He doesn't know how to improvise or anything.
I agree.
I think I'm gonna.
I think a big
Scooby.
Yeah, I think
We'll
I
lock
am
it
too. And I think before
Me too.
we had this conversation, I was just looking at Scooby as kind of the goofy dog that he tends to be.
Yeah.
But when you break it down, Scooby is a force to be reckoned with. I can't believe that he doesn't get more credit than he does for kind of being the backbone. Everybody thinks Fred is the one who
Nobody
carries that
thinks
crew.
Fred. No.
Fred
Let me
carries
tell
that
you
crew.
something right now. Velma is the only one that does any work in the Mystery Gang.
Until
I've
she
said it a
loses her
million times.
glasses.
She has some issues, but that's not her fault.
Get LASIK. You got LASIK. Velma, get LASIK. Before we get too much into that, we'll go around locking our answers.
Yeah, I gotta go for Scoob.
I'm going to go with Scoob as well.
Scoob.
So Scooby gets
Scoob
the
takes
unanimous
it.
win. And I thought I think it started out as more of a fight than we thought it was going to be at the end, because I don't know, Scooby's got it in the bank.
Yeah, I wonder how people are going to vote on this one. Vote in the Instagram story on who you think would
The
win.
problem is, I think that there will be people out there that vote based on cuteness, and
Yeah.
I think Air Bud might play might win the cuteness factor, but it doesn't matter in the ring who's cute and who's not. It doesn't. So what matters is Scooby's ability. So we're locking in Scooby. Vote on that on the Instagram. That'll be up probably
That'll be up on tomorrow, right when this episode
and then
comes out, so.
Friday,
Yeah,
4
same
p.m.
day. Yep.
in the club. Not same day. Tomorrow's Thursday.
No, but same day that the poll goes out.
Oh, yeah. So then Friday, 4 p.m. on Clubhouse, Andrew, Canada. People will be breaking that down, so check that out. If you're not an idiot, you'd probably vote for Scooby. No offense there, bud.